Let's begin with question number 2 in this paper. Let's move it to a whiteboard, please, and we shall begin. Okay, so here we have the question. Let's read. Find all the values of x in the interval 0 to 180 which satisfy the equation sine 3x plus 2 cos 3x equals to 0. So one of the things about these equations when you got a sine and cos and then a 0 there is to move it the other side like this. So we rewrite it sine x negative 2 cos 3x. Okay, then we rewrite it as sine 3x over cos 3x, which equals to negative 2. Okay, so sine over cos is tangent when that means the angle is the same. Means so tangent, the same angle in this case is 3x. Oh, so tangent 3x is negative 2. Aha. So if tangent 3x is negative 2, and then we need to think about the quadrant thingy. So let's look at that plus. So CAST. And then we need to find also the suitable acute angle. Okay, the acute angle will be so arctangent of 2. So we ignore the negative sign. Let's put the arctangent of 2. Ta-da, is 63.4 degrees. Okay, 63.4 degrees, that means that, let's draw these two things, and the negative sign. So cos is positive here of sine and tangent. That means tangent must be negative, means only just two quadrant, where there's no t and there's no a for all, t for tangent is positive in those regions. Okay, meaning that, so now towards the x-axis is how the acute is labeled. So 63.4 degrees, x-axis, horizontal, give it a horizontal, 63.4. So now we need to go clockwise or anti-clockwise, at least anti-clockwise for the positive measure, 180. That's why we write it 270, going like that in that order, anti-clockwise 360. So we need to calculate the two possible values if it was 360. But there is a small trick here. If you'll notice in this question, they said only within this right. But actually, it is 3 rounds. This is a tricky one because, see, I'll put it like this. So to make things easier, 0 degree like that, 180 multiplied by 3. So when you multiply this by 3, everywhere you multiply by 3. So it becomes 3x, because 3x is the degree in concern. If you notice here, the arrow is pointing to that. Oh, the degree in constant is 3x, this part here. So this is 0 degree, and this is 540 degrees exactly. Oh, that means 540 is 3 rounds in total. That means if I were to continue this plus 90 each time, and this become 450 plus 90 is 540. Can I reverse the digits? Plus 90 is 630. It's going off already. It's 720. So it's the third round like that. So that means, what does all this mean? So the first thing is we notice that from here to here, okay, is the tricky part. We're only going to count this for one round first. So I'll put it like that. So 3x, copy the first round thingy for 3x, which will be okay, let's calculate that separately, because then we're going to repeatedly use. So I calculate the first one as 180 minus 63.4. And then the other one, I'll calculate it as 360 minus 63.4, just to get the two values first. Yeah, that is right. Because 360 minus 63.4 we'll talk about like that. Okay. Okay. So that means, let's calculate this in the calculator. So 180 minus 63.4. So this will be 116.6 degrees. This side is 360 minus 63.4, which is 296.6 degrees. Oh, this is what it means. So let's try to calculate this in remaining parts likewise. So the 3x would be, the first one is 116.6 degrees. Okay, then comma, as you go along, so now I'm going to do the other rounds. Okay, this is the first one. So the second one would be the one we just did, this one, which is the 296.6 degrees. And then the third one, continuing on that line. So let me tell the second that is going across for the third line. I mean, like that, one round like that. We go like that. Aha, return back to this. So basically that means we just take this number and plus 360 shortcut. Because from here, just add another one extra round. Each round is 360. So adding it with the 360 would give us which number? 116. That's where I would say 116.6 plus 360 is 476.6 degrees. Okay, 476.6 degrees. And then the next one would be, so change the color just to contrast it a little bit. Aha, where would that be? Let's think and see. Okay, there's orange. No. Which color? This is green. Okay, so it goes like that. First, it goes one round in full, and then it comes back to this part. Aha. So this is where the 450 we are at, is above the 360. So 450 part. So that means what I'm trying to say is, yeah. Actually, that's the one we're talking about now, the green, right? So we need to extend it a bit. Sorry, not here. Yeah, sorry. We need to extend it. That's the one we did earlier, just before this. So all the way to this side. Is it possible? Then we think about it. It's more than that, right? So no, it cannot. It's going out of the range of the 540. So that is why this third one we do not write. There's no such thing. So let's just remove that. Ta-da. That's why it's a bit confusing. Because within the 540, we're noticing where the 540 is on the thing. Ta-da. It's here. The 3x is 540. So that's how we know that only within that. So the three different values only in that interval that's given. So let's divide each of it. So 116.6 over 3 like that. This will be 296.6 over 3. And this is 476.6 whole thing over 3. And finally, we arrive at the answer, which is 116.6 over 3. Aha, which is roughly, let's put a 1 decimal place, 38.86, or just 9 degrees, comma, and 1296.6 divided by 3, 98.9, and then the third one, 98.86, just rounding it. So this is 476.6 divided by 3, which is 158.9 as well, 87 now, okay, 1 decimal place. So this would be the 3 answers, okay, in that interval. Thank you.